Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
So I'm reading verse 43, Gurudev. Just to soothe your proud pick, the Prince of Raja places your feet on his head, thus making it even more beautiful with the mark of your footlag. When will I make your feet most splendid with this nectarian footlag? Just to soothe your proud...
need to finish with it already.
To soothe your proud pick, the Prince of Raja places your feet on his head, thus making it even more beautiful with the mark of your footlag.
Sri Radha.
When will I make your feet most splendid with this nectarian footlag? Notes: Sri Raghunath's Swarupavesh is very vivid, and in this absorption he prays to Swamini for her devotional service. How wonderful is his savor of these visions. How agitated he is when he loses this consciousness again. Those who have attained perfection have nothing else but experience. And those who are advanced in bhajan also experience some kind of succession of experiences. Otherwise, how could they continue? This succession of transcendental experiences, including even their dreams, or the life support of the Premika devotees.
You know, to increase your bhajan, success is receiving. Many type of things happening. That's the realization. We never expect what will start coming in life. Out of expectation. Any desire come to you, it will fulfill without no effort. One person has a desire and he effort for that and he not get success. And make his spiritual life bhajan arati. Only they think it will complete. That's the success, then their bhajan more growing automatically. The circumstances become very favorable in life. It's not that anything is missing in their life.
No endeavor.
Without any endeavor, favorable circumstances. Also, अनुकूल होइबे विधि माने favorable विधि means material circumstances will become very favorable.
To make more advanced.
This relishment, because there is all the favorable circumstances come in life, and the material person has only day by day difficulty. He lives in difficulties because he cannot assess the right thing. And Bhajanandi, every details he assesses and he find out the way to go out. Because he has his vision is clear. He can see, he can understand, he can do everything. And mercy also start happening. What we cannot see, that mercies are coming.
Spiritual intelligence automatically arises.
Many good realizations start coming. It's a real experience.
Yeah, experience.
Every day something new. How much your bhajan will grow, every day something new. Some saintly person you will meet. Some good advice will come. All positive things start coming in life. All tension will go. Mind will start working right way. Before we are judging only. Now you feel and you live in that feeling. Doubts are gone. It's all because of the vibration.
And if that happens, Gurudev, a lot of happiness comes in yourself also.
Yeah.
You're always happy.
Yeah.
Never down, never depressed. It's just practical.
Very practical.
Then you can feel mercy, a lot of mercy.
That is the mercy. No,
No effort on our part, completely mercy.
no endeavor much,
No endeavor.
and circumstances is favorable.
Radhe.
The sadhakas. This succession of transcendental experiences, including even the dreams, are the life support of the Premika devotees. Sri Raghunath's Swarupavesh is genuine and not at all false. The sadhakas should first endeavor for these experiences. And afterwards, everything becomes natural, as is the case with the devotees who have attained Rati. How sweet it is to be with Swamini in a transcendental absorption. The experienced devotee is always immersed in this rasa. A great agony awakens in Sri Raghunath's heart when the vision of the previous verse disappears from him and his heart is floating once again on the waves of anxious prayer that carry him back into the kingdom of Leela. This time, he will anoint Sri Radhika's foot soles with lac dye, saying,
Announcement, he will keep in eyes. Eyes cannot see other things. Eyes is anointed with the kajal. Anointment
cover
fix
fix.
in this mood that my tilak is Radhika. Fit impression. He touched my head and this is tilak. She put the finger so it becomes in between two lines and this she touched from nose to like this. It becomes like this. This is Radhika Tilak. This is the thing. But Krishna do for himself. So we follow them now. So we have to meditate like this. This is not we are policeman of Krishna, so this tilak is there. No? Gopi Chandan. His name is Gopi Chandan. Or Radharani Kundeshwari Tilak. So this is Radha footprint on my head. Anointed by my eyes. This way. Sri Radha.
This time, he will anoint Sri Radhika's foot soles with lac dye, saying, "Hey Shamaju, do you know the greatness of the footlac? How sweet are these words, even if they are just uttered within the mind. When the smaran becomes very intense."
Smaran means meditation. This meditation goes on and it becomes very intense. Krishna is doing with Radhika's feet like this. We are putting, when you will do this, on my head. Or who is very intense meditation, they start feeling that this is your footprint. I put tilak in form of tilak.
That's the sign.
Footprint I do on my head, that you put your feet in my head. Because I am Radha, your Dasi. You print me. Radha.
This vision will come every time we wear tilak.
Meditation.
Yeah.
How intense is this?
Yeah. A lot of subtle, deep meanings to it. Sweet meanings.
Yeah.
When the smaran becomes very intense, it is as if one speaks them directly to Swamini.
Yeah. And this tilak meditation can make you to speak with sound. Only one thing. Not many things. Only one meditation become intense. We will start speaking with her. Anyone, decoration in become intense. To put the lips, painting, making the eyebrow, any meditation, as she put the tilak on you, that tilak is a lotus feet to Krishna, and she do to you also. Krishna himself took the feet to put that. Anything, meditation become intense. Many things is coming in mind. Intense has to be that. Intense means nothing more coming, only one point is necessary.
But in the beginning of our stages, these like deep feelings don't arise. No, I mean you're sharing with us now, but I don't have these thoughts.
Feeling can make it intense. When the feeling is there, intensity will grow. Feeling is the thing who will make it spiritual. Feeling is not there, it's become material. No, table has no feeling. So our material practice is so intense that, like a table, no feeling. There is no difference between me and table, because no feeling and I have no feeling.
When the smaran becomes very intense, it is as if one speaks them directly to Swamini.
Yeah.
One does not think anymore, I am doing smaran.
Radha. Radha. Radha.
One does not think anymore, I am doing smaran.
बैठो
वॉक कर जा रहे हैं, इनका टिफिन बनाना।
हाँ
This is a spurti of Sri Raghunath Das Goswami. Sri Dasa Goswami sees that as Tulasi Manjari, he takes a cup of footlac and a brush while sweetly saying, Mohan's head will become more beautiful when it is anointed with your footlac.
Wow.
As he tries to soothe your pick by placing your feet on his head.
Wow.
But that does not make Mohan inferior. Rather, it will increase his superiority even more. The Goswamis say that Mohan's greatest qualities are that his mind melts with love and that he is controlled by love. This attribute gives life to all other attributes. Sri Radhika is the embodiment of that love. So naturally, she controls Mohan the most. And Mohan's quality of prema vasyata, subjugation by love, is manifested to the utmost when he is with her. Everyone wants to reveal his own superiority. When the poet Jayadev was describing in his famous Gita Govinda how Mohan held Radha's feet on his head just to soothe her pick, he could not find the right words to end the Sanskrit verse. While the poet went for his bath, Mohan himself came and wrote the missing syllables down for him in the book Dehi Pada Pallavam Udaram. Give me your generous lotus feet. We meditate on Mohan as he submits himself to Sri Radhika.
Wow.
The lac dye from Sri Radha's lotus feet sticks on Mohan's head, and the marks form its decoration. The colorful peacock feather crown cannot make his head as beautiful as this red footlac of Sri Radhika's.
Yeah. You see, beautiful, very beautiful.
So beautiful, so poetic and so amazing.
Only one point, one thing. What is the singar? This all of singar of Radhika. Each one meditation will bring close to talk with her. she will start sharing, and you will start living in your spiritual body. How merciful Goswamis are. And we are so conditioned that after this mercy we have so much material things coming. The mind cannot meditate long time. Sometimes discussing, sometimes discussing. My meditation not become intense. How he will she talk, how I will listen what she is telling. If I am talking with him and my mind is some other place, I cannot understand what you are telling. Mind is not with you. Similarly, if my meditation is not with you, I cannot relish. It will happen, but I will not see what is the beauty there. It's not touched to. Similar happen. She wants to give mercy, but we are not ready to receive it. So we need to do more bhajan to stay one pointedness in same meditation, same feelings. Sri Radha. This is the mercy. Sri Radha. Wonderful. Mundava.
This verse flows very nice.
Huh?
This verse flows very nicely, very beautiful. Very beautiful. A colorful peacock feather crown cannot make his head as beautiful as this red footlag of Sri Radhika's. The Kinkaris know the purpose of this very well. Srila Leela Sukha says, "You are uniquely known as Sikhi Pinchamauli, he who wears a crown of peacock feathers."
Sri Radha.
Why does Mohan wear the peacock feather? When he enters Vrindavan to tend the cows, the peacocks, seeing his fresh, monsoon cloud-like luster, dance in ecstasy. Seeing their dancing, Sri Govinda Nataraja, the king of dancers, dances along with them, imitating them by wiggling around on his knees and lifting his hands. When they see this, the peacocks dance in even greater ecstasy, dropping a feather or two. Mohan thinks that the peacocks thus say to him, "O God of love, if fate had given us human bodies, we could have served you with fruits and flowers. But alas, we're not so fortunate. We're just birds, and everyone
loves our feathers. If you would lovingly accept this insignificant offering, then we would be blessed. So Mohan, who gives himself away in exchange for an offering of even a spoon of water and a tulasi leaf, accepted this simple gift of love on his head. Sri Radhika makes the best offering by printing her red footlag on his head with great pride. It is the love with which she does it that increases the beauty of his head, not just the color of the footlag. Transcendence becomes decorated with the color of pure love in this way. Srila Kavi Karnapur has expertly glorified Radhika's footlag as follows. One day, when Sri Radhika was in an independent mood, Mohan was anointing her lotus feet with footlag, and he became so attracted to the sweetness of these feet that he held them to his chest so that the lac that was not dry yet got stuck to his chest. May that red lac on Radha's lotus-like feet that sticks on Mohan's chest more beautifully than even the Srivatsa sign, the Kaustuba gem, and the goddess of fortune that is praised with eloquent verses by the glow of the rising morning sun that destroys the nocturnal darkness and that perks like a blooming red lotus flower in the bluish water of the Yamuna protect you. In the same way, Manini's footlag increases the beauty of Mohan's head. One day, Srimati is angry with Mohan. So Mohan falls at her feet and says, "If you won't look at me or speak with me even once, then how can I live?" Thus pacifying her proud anger by placing her feet that are moist with perspiration on his head, thus coloring it with her red footlag and making his peacock feather fall off. Mohan is the emperor of the kingdom of Rasa, and by holding these feet on his head, he becomes Rasika Sekara, the crown jewel of relishers. I praise Mohan, who is gladdened by a wonderful festival of play, who is the very form of intense, enchanting rasa, and whose beautiful peacock feather rolls at Sri Radha's feet. Because he forgets everything and becomes absorbed in the Madhurya Rasa, Mohan is called Rasagana Mohana Murti, the embodiment of thickly condensed flavors. Such rasa cannot exist if there's still even a fiber of awe and reverence for Mohan as the majestic Lord.
Yeah. If we will make the majestic to him, I cannot see this. If the more your mind is with Krishna, it will never reveal to you.
Right.
It's a love exchange. Love cannot exist in majesticness. And really, this tilak is the meaning of symbol of tilak. Many are putting tilak and brahmana. What does say? I don't know mantra. This is nothing. What does it?
Keshvaya Namaha, Narayana Vamana.
What is Narayana and Keshav?
Ajvaya Mut, the Lila Avatar, something like that, no?
Yeah, Lila. Krishna.
Keshavaya Namah, Madhavaya Namah, Narayana Namah.
Nama. Vamana, Sridhara.
How one-pointedness will come.
Yeah. Wow. Maya can come in any form. Even as Keshava.
The Narvada Lila,
Yeah.
like Narvada Lila means like human, like me. He also has a receiving a love desire. We cannot understand that. Because he's a God. Very deep meaning of all this pastime.
Very deep.
How you understand how much resistance, power of bhajan to realize this.
Yeah.
Still, mind is not fixed in one pointedness. This is my missing point. When this mercy will come, that we will fix one pointedness. That to pray. That the day coming life change. And this is the only reason to get this body. no other reason behind that. Not money, no business, nothing.
Gurudev, for me this peacock didn't give the feather to Mohan. That was Radharani in the form of the peacock. Because of love. He had the feather in the head. Peacock feather. Because she gives to him. Radhe.
Such
No much reading. Much reading, feeling will not go.
I also feel.
And this is the reason not to develop intelligence, knowledge. We have to increase the feeling
Through service, no?
through meditation of service.
Yeah.
So one day, one service, meditation, maybe something will come in life. If we can practice all day. How long my mind can be one-pointed, that to practice. Is meditation, one-pointedness in one subject,
Yeah.
that's a meditation.
We read yesterday.
If many things come to, then mind start calculating, escaping here, there. One subject to meditate. Little we progress in this meditation, then other subject will go. Maybe it can take 2 days, 3 days to fix my mind for that. Or one day. This is the way of this Atma. And this will create more realizations and more experience than philosophy.
Yes.
Philosopher, the major philosopher, creator of the philosopher is Krishna. He is the teaching in Bhagavad Gita everywhere. and he is doing these things. So all he knows is no meaning for that. He is doing this. So what he knows, everything automatic will enter.
Some things that are considered inappropriate in the material world, then those become very appropriate in the spiritual world.
Yeah.
Through love.
To increase this love,
Yeah.
what he is receiving with Swami Krishna. He is teaching like this.
Yeah.
You see, you are in Raga Bhakti, you want to learn this Raga. This is I'm doing in Raga Bhakti. Now you decide you need philosophy of this. Gathering information
Yeah.
or be loving.
Yeah.
What a great mercy of Goswamis. Life makes so easy.
And from Mahaprabhu, because he defeated all the philosophers, and then he said, love. First he defeated all the philosophers, and then love.
Radhe, how are you? Take care. Radhe, come.
Radhe.
Goswami said made everything so simple.
Such rasa cannot exist if there is still a fiber of awe and reverence for Mohan as the majestic Lord. Tulasi,
It will not exist. You cannot understand. Existence, you will not understand this. This is the reality. If there is little fiber, in between is there. Like we put this, some electric thing, then we put the tape, is a fiber, that current not touch to me. This current will not touch us.
Tulasi holds Swamini's feet to her chest and paints the red footlac on them, while making her relish the rasa of so many leelas. She dries the lac off by blowing on it. Who else but an expert kinkari can render such a service? How beautiful is that red lac? It looks like the king of sunrise taking shelter of her reddish lotus foot soles to serve them.
Sri Radha.
The sun is, after all, the friend of the lotus flowers. Anuragini Tulasi, admiring the beauty and loveliness of these foot soles, tells the red lag.
Now you see. Read that again.
Anuragini.
No.
Above?
When I say then repeat 2 line up.
How beautiful is that red lag? It looks like the king of sunrise.
Yes, means sun means the love of sun. Lotus flowers receiving. When the sun rises, that the love of the sun. And who is receiving? This lotus flower, the open sky. Opening happens when the sun is rising. That is the love of lotus flower. Anuragini lotus flower.
It looks like the king of sunrise.
Is Krishna.
Yeah.
Go on.
Taking shelter of her reddish lotus foot soles to serve them.
Again.
It looks like the king of sunrise taking shelter of her reddish lotus foot soles to serve them.
Yeah. Sunrise is a reddish. And this sunrise took the reddish shelter. Because when the sun rising is a red color. And this red light is Radhika's red light. Late हो गया आज आपको. लेट हो गया, हम कर चुके हैं.
Yeah, this way Mohan serves our lotus feet by.
Anything you see, the meditation should be there. That's the point.
Yeah.
That's a meditation. You not see sun and rising red. You see this red, and sun is Krishna. He is taking this red lock on his head. That is meditation beauty.
Only one point of devotees can get this vision.
Yeah.
And the water of the Guru Mancharis. Otherwise, the lotus flower would dry out.
Huh?
The water of the Guru Mancharis.
Water?
The water around the lotus flower are the Guru Mancharis, because otherwise, if the sun would scorch the lotus flower.
Yeah, first we have to see what is there. Then expand that. That is Lila. First meditation that the sun rising is a red and the sun. So he putting red light on his head. Sun is putting, Krishna is taking. Then you can expand. Man has to use Swami and his lover. Swami has to be priority. Because we are the Dasi of Radhika. That has to be priority, not Krishna Das.
Yeah.
Krishna should not come. Sun is okay, but red. Sun rising is the red, that is the very beautiful. That passion and that red light on the head of sun is coming from Radhika. That meditation then expands Leela. Go on.
It looks like the king of sunrise taking shelter of her reddish lotus foot soles to serve them.
Wow. You meditate, you will clear that.
Yeah. This is Manjari's meditation of Krishna.
Meditation of Radhika and Krishna. Radhika is not, Krishna is not proud.
Yeah. And Krishna is subjugated to her love by serving her.
That's the point.
Yeah.
The sun is, after all, the friend of the lotus flowers.
You see, friend of the lotus flower. Sun is the friend of lotus flower. Lotus flower rise only looking to sun. He open his heart. He open his eyes. Only for Krishna.
Yes. Beautiful. Nothing else can make them open. Only the sun.
This is meditation. Sun is there, ray is there, but you see Radha and Krishna. Sri Radha. You see the lotus flower, you see the Swami. She opened herself. Lotus flower friend is sun. He closed himself and open. When sun goes, he close. When sun comes, he open. Yeah.
The sun is, after all, the friend of the lotus flowers. Anuragini Tulasi, admiring the beauty and the loveliness of these foot soles, tells the red lac, "Oh, red footlac, don't be distressed, thinking that you're not qualified to color these coral red foot soles. It is not through a small amount of good fortune that you can attain the shelter of these feet. As a result of taking shelter of these feet, your fortune will simply increase. you will be able even to beautify the curly locks of Mohan. Blessed you are for attaining the shelter of Mahabhavamayi's lotus feet.
You took the shelter, red flag of Mahabhavamaya. By looking your red flag, bhav is coming. Where I see red passion, Radhika is there.
So you should be proud.
How many sweet things Tulasi speaks within her mind. Swamini's mind is elsewhere. Her mind is immersed in the rasa that was served to her by Tulasi. Then Tulasi attracts Swamini's mind by saying, "Hey Shamaju, we will feel blessed by seeing you beautify Mohan's head. This red lac will increase the beauty of his deep, blackish, curly locks." From the Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharyas, we can learn the greatness of surrender to Sri Radha's lotus feet.
Yeah.
They love Radha more than Mohan. This is the greatest gift of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Sri Radha underlined this. This is the greatest gift of Chaitanya.
Gaudiya Vaishnava.
And who don't give this gift, then you're not going in the way of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's all confusion.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
You are going to the Vaikuntha, Narayan Bhakti.
Such a disservice. Such a disservice.
राधे राधे.
Yeah.
The only thing you came to preach is love and sweetness.
Love and sweetness. And how to be, meditate in the source of love, where the love flows. There.
Right.
Even the Krishna wants that. Why he come to Brajabhumi to leave his Goloka, to register this feelings, understanding, and practicing. And that feeling, Chaitanya appeared to share that. This is the highest thing and easiest thing to make it life normal.
First he learned, then he shared.
Why? In this Kali Yuga, there is no other thing to do. You cannot do austerity. You cannot be a yogi, jnani. We are very conditioned. We have a senses so much in control to my mind and my body. They don't give time to escape from that. So that is the only way of love. Chaitanya Prema Avatar. He said how to give, to realize this love. So if you don't know who is the real goddess of love, how you will know that? Krishna is only receiver of that. He is not reservoir. He is a rasik, sekhar, raso, vaisaha. He relishes this love. He is the one of the most beautiful relisher of that love.
He's also a student of love, not the teacher.
Yeah. He comes to learn this love from Radhika. So, the source of appearance of Chaitanya is Prema Avatar. Prema Avatar means who comes only to give vital love. Our feelings, no love, no feeling. Come in the feeling, understand the emotions and meditate that you can be a pure like anything in this Kali Yuga time also. So we research about the universe and the circumstances, but we not go for the goal. We try to know the different type of the God and this planet and this stuff. And we waste our time, whole of life. It's good to know, but it's not that they start blocking you to feel the rasa, feeling of the highest. That is no meaningful. Then you will say, Prabhupada, why teach to the ISKCON devotees like this? They was naive. There was this, the children, they don't know about the Indian philosophy, Vedic philosophy. Just they want to clear their conception. But they don't, and Prabhupada has to go. Then no second man come that he knows more deeper thing. How many people, they have all Chaitanya Charitamrita, but nobody goes inside. So Prabhupada, why write Chaitanya Charitamrita? Nectar of devotion, why he write? That in book nectar
of instruction.
Why he write? There is some meaning behind that to go that way.
It clearly talks about Manjari Bhav.
But the Western world is like covered so much. There is no way to enter that way. Simple, make life easy. But that's the case, Kesavaya Nama, Madhavaya Nama, Narayana Nama. Block yourself there. And he said that you know the mantras. And make yourself pure, basically. Because we have not practiced to take bath in morning time. European and American world, they take bath in night time when they go to the bed. Right? Right? Why? That is the real time for them. More?
Some more. There's a lot more. Okay, wait. I can wait.
Srila Jiva Goswami laments for those
Water, can you give Baba?
Srila Jiva Goswami laments for those who do not take shelter of Sri Radha's feet in the age of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, although they may have taken shelter of Mohan's lotus feet.
Drink bottle.
Yes.
What? Chetan?
Sri Jiva Goswami laments for those who do not take shelter of Sri Radha's feet in the age of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, although they may have taken shelter of Mohan's lotus feet.
Krishna.
A person who may be a king but who does not serve Mohan, a person who may be very generous but who does not offer anything to Mohan, a poet who does not glorify Mohan, a person who surrenders to a guru without surrendering to Mohan, a person who surrenders to a guru without surrendering to Mohan, a person who may be very qualified but who's not dedicated to Mohan, a person who may be very sincere but who does not take shelter of Mohan, and a person who does not follow in the footsteps of Sri Radha, Vraja's goddess of fortune. These 7 persons pierce my heart like javelins. This is a verse from Gopala Champu.
What? Read again.
A person who may be a king but who does not serve Mohan, a person who may be very generous but who does not offer anything to Mohan, a poet who does not glorify Mohan, a person who surrenders to a guru without surrendering to Mohan, a person who may be very qualified but who is not dedicated to Mohan, a person who may be very sincere but who does not take shelter of Mohan, and a person who does not follow in the footsteps of Sri Radha, Vraja's goddess of fortune. These 7 persons pierce my heart like javelins. Tulasi is absorbed in Swamini's service, applying her footlack. This service is so attractive that even Mohan sometimes takes the risk to enter into Mother Jatila's house to freely engage in it, dressed like a barber girl. Dressed like a barber girl, Mohan entered the palace where Radha was sitting, holding a mirror in his hand and a nail lac on his chest. He told her, "Sit down for a manicure." That humorous, amorous girl sat down, opened her golden box, and filled a clean jug with scented water. Then she began to make rice nails as beautiful as the moon with her nail lac. This barber girl is named Shama and blissfully wanders around like a puppet of butter. She rubbed and rubbed Radha's feet with footlack and constantly looked whether it was done nicely or not. Holding Radha's feet to her chest, she wrote her name on her foot soles in a wonderful way. The barber girl said, "Oh, fortunate girl, look at your feet now and consider if my work is good or bad." Looking carefully, fair-faced Rai said, "Oh hey, which name have you written there? Introduce yourself to me." The barber girl said, "Oh fortunate one, I am named Shama and I live in your town." Vijay Chandidas says, "This is not a barber girl. Go home after you've finished your manicure job." Other meaning is after you collected your earnings, having enjoyed your beloved. Mohan accidentally writes the male name Sham on Radhika's foot soles instead of the female name Shama. Sri Radhika then asks him, "But why did you write that name?" And Mohan apologizes by saying, "Sorry, I cannot spell so well." Radhika then says, "Rogue, it is you." But she cannot shout out loud because she's sitting in the house of her mother-in-law at Yavat. The service of Prema Mai, Radha, who is full of love for Mohan, is the greatest wealth of Rasika Raja, Mohan, the king of relishers. The Rasika devotees will understand it, but the ignorant will not. While Raghunath Das applies the footlag, the vision disappears, and he laments and prays for that devotional service. Srila Rasika Chandra Das sings, "Mohan rolls at your feet to soothe your turbulent, jealous anger, and dyes his head with your footlag. That makes his head even more beautiful, beyond comparison. When will I apply that lag to your foot soles with my own hands and fill my eyes with its beauty that breaks the pride of all other luster with the rising of its blossoming sweetness." This is end of verse 43, Gurudev.
Underline this, Krishna. If he's not, if somebody is a king and he knows what ship. Again read this.
A person who may be a king, but who does not serve Mohan. A person who may be very generous, but who does not offer anything to Mohan. A poet who does not glorify Mohan. A person who surrenders to a guru without surrendering to Mohan. A person who may be very qualified, but who is not dedicated to Mohan. A person who may be very sincere, but who does not take shelter of Mohan. And a person who does not follow in the footsteps of Sri Radha, Vraja's goddess of fortune. These 7 persons pierce my heart like javelins.
Javelins?
Javelin throw, like a spear.
Warrior?
Long
Yeah.
spears. Yeah.
But,
Killer.
killing, like a spear.
Killer.
Yeah, killer, like javelin in the heart.
They're used for hunting.
Hunter, like a hunter. The meaning of hunter, hunting for nothing.
You can bring up many meanings with it.
Javelins means who has this but he don't know where to which point has to do. He is throwing this wrong place. His aim is good, but aim is not going right place. Many, you see, Guru surrender, but no Krishna. They are good, but not very good. They have to surrender to Mohan. True Guru will help you to go there. He's a navigator. But Guru become almighty. That he is the everything. Even he is the Krishna also for you.
Only Guru worship, no God worship.
Guru. Sriyad, how are you? And when he's missing, again revive it. When you fix everything, you can fix like It's wrong to gather information. This we learn. Basically, we learn to only to gather the information. It's not good. It's more creating difficulty for our life. What is the use to gather all information without use? It's not used for me. Useless. Diverse and more.
Radhe Radhe Govinda